Welcome back to Living 808. Chamber Music Hawai has been performing here in the islands for over 50 years, and they have exciting performances coming up this week. CMH Galliard String Quartet musicians Helen and Hung Woo join us now with all the details. Aloha, you guys.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here. Now, of course, you've been performing for over 50 years, or at least Chamber Music Hawai has been. So can you tell us, most people know, but for those that don't, what exactly is chamber music?
Well, chamber music, you can think about it as a conversation between four friends over coffee. You know, there's a lot of dialogue, question and answer, interruptions, maybe even arguments. But it's a lot of fun. But we're doing it with music and with sounds with our instruments.
I love that. And I mean, I feel like each performance too is so unique. You guys had a performance with quartets, a string quartet in January. Yes. So let's talk about how that one went and how this one's going to be different.
So this coming one is in the similar vein as we're incorporating folk songs and folk tunes from different cultures.
Awesome.
And when we were thinking about the programming last year, and Helen actually sent me a link to, well, she first asked me if we want to play any Asian music. I said, of course, sure. So she sent me a link and to listen to some Chinese folk songs. But I listened to it, I recognized a couple of tunes, but I didn't really feel the connection there. So I immediately sent a message to my friend in Taiwan. I said, hey, come on, we can do better. So within minutes, he sent me a whole bunch of things. And in the material, he said, I highly recommend this 5 Chinese folk songs arranged by Lin Weijie. So we had a reading session, and it's great. So we just programmed it.
Okay, great. And let's talk about your guys' background, because of course you're both performers, and we're going to be hearing from them in just a bit. But how long have you been playing with chamber music?
I joined the string quartet in 2015. Okay. And Hung Woo is our longest standing member. And it's been great working with my colleagues.
Wonderful. So longest standing, how long has it been for you then, if you want to share?
I've been in a quartet since '93.
Wow, incredible, 30 years. 30. Over 30 now, wow, good for you. And so why do you continue? You know, what keeps that passion alive for you in music?
It's making friends, and we fully enjoy this. Yeah. And
people are going to be able to fully enjoy, of course, your performances. So tell us what we can expect more about, the upcoming performance, the music you were talking about. What else can we expect to see? I guess, what's the vibe like? How is the venue? What will people experience?
So we'll be playing at the Doris Duke Theater on Saturday, and it's such a nice, smaller but intimate. It's a perfect setting for seeing string quartets live. And the first piece on our program is the 5 Taiwanese folk songs. And then following that is a piece called Middle Ground by living composer Shelley Washington, who's from the Midwest, so Kansas City. And her piece is just so energetic and so fun to play. You got your bluegrass, fiddling riffs. And it's just, I don't know, this program has something for everybody.
I love that.
And then we're ending with the big showpiece, Schubert's Death in the Maiden, which you'll hear in a bit. And it's just very emotionally turbulent. Schubert actually wrote this piece because he knew he was sick. And he actually passed away 4 years later after writing it. So he was, basically dealing with, his idea of death. Is it an enemy or is it a friend? And actually the second movement is based on the song that he wrote, based on a poem. And it's talking about death in the Maiden. So yeah, it's a really cool story, and the second movement is just a nice epic unfolding of that story.
That's so neat. And of course you can experience the story in person. We're going to get a sneak peek coming up in just a bit, but for those that want to get tickets, what's the website?
Great. The easiest way to get it is online at chambermusichawaii.org. And students, if you're interested in seeing live music, this is a great opportunity for you to get extra credit for school, and you can reserve your free online tickets. Call the box office at 808-489-5038 or just show up at the door. And students, just make sure to bring your valid ID.
Okay, perfect. Good to know. And we'll have all that information as well on our website, KHON2.com. But again, the first performance happening this Saturday. So if you're looking for some fun weekend plans, do something a little different, this is the perfect opportunity. Thanks so much, you guys, for being here. And I'm excited to hear you play.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so much more when Living 808 continues. Stay with us.